Yeah, good afternoon. I'm very excited to share this time with you, uh, my viewers. And I want to kind of like talk about some unique topic today, which is on the Niger Coupe. Um, I have heard very many people react to what has happened in Niger. I thought of also adding my voice as a matter of concern because Africa is our continent and the welfare of our people is all our concern. So I want to take this time and also add my voice to the people who are talking about um, the coup in Niger. And there are some few things I want to say about the coup. One is, first of all, I'm one person who doesn't believe in the office of a person to determine what a person can deliver. For example, there's a complaint that there are military leaders that are taking over the governments in Africa, and some people are trying to condemn it. I don't see any problem with that because even in our country, Uganda, our president, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, came into power. He was a military man. But now look at the stability we have in the country and peace. Yeah, we have had some small things here and there, but because of the commitment to keep a stable country, he was able to deliver on that. He was a military man, then he retired. So I think it is not good to judge the military prematurely before we can see what the person can deliver. Based on the fact that if there was a problem that the military saw with the country of Niger, the administration of Niger, and then they took their stand to ensure that they secure the future of the people. I think that, to me, I have no problem with that because our major focus should be what are our primary objectives. As of now, I can give you an example in Uganda. Our primary objective is to ensure that we are a stable country. My concern is not who is governing the country. My concern is, are we stable? Are we having peace? Can we do trade? These are some issues that we need to deal with. I am actually not very much okay with the lectures we normally receive from the West and a few things that they keep telling us to actually, keep us on little pace of progress. Because one of the things I see is that even traditionally we had leaders in Africa whose term limits were not defined. We had the chiefs in Africa whose term limits were not defined. So for us now to forget about our objectives, which is doing trade, improving on the life of our people, focusing on stability, when we forget about these things and then we want to focus on what we are lectured about, I think then we are missing the real point. So on the issue of the military takeover, me I think if a military man can govern a country and lead the country to peace and stability, that's the person we should be going after. Not other countries because you are under a block and you're saying you have to invade another country whose internal affairs they're determining, whose internal affairs is in their hand and they're trying to determine. I think that is not right. And I also want to give a little bit of a Bible history about some of these things. We had people in the Bible that led people. For example, Abraham. Abraham was a military man. He was a very successful military man, but he was also leading his people, the people who were under his custody. Other people like Moses, other people like David, other people like Saul. We have this Bible history telling us that they were all military people. So I think the aspect of judging a person based on being a military person is not correct. So we should learn to deal with our organic situations. I mean, our situations organically. We deal with our situations the way they are. I like President Museveni because some previously was saying, as Uganda, we need to deal with our issues in Uganda. As Ugandans, we have to be unique. We have to focus on doing the best. We must define our interests. We must define what we want, and then we make progress. And to him, progress was more important. And I want to also um, a little bit say that, yeah, you know, sometimes the lectures we get about democracy, they tell us that maybe democracy, whatever, whatever, whatever. But I think it is time that democracy has to be defined from a point of benefit, not from a point of control. Where somebody has interest, then he wants also to put his interest what? To put his interest on us, and now he defines for us democracy. I think that is wrong. So, like I said, democracy shouldn't be defined to us from a point of control, but rather from a point of benefit. So, whoever would want to define for us democracy must define us democracy from a point of benefit. Because if democracy, then what after? Yeah, because previously we had our governments in the hands of the chiefs and all that, and they were leading us well. Of course, one thing I also don't want to um, keep us in the dark on is that all leaderships have weaknesses. They will always have weaknesses because we have very many people who are involved in governance. So you can't say when you have democracy, then things are going to be perfect, or when you have what. So the point that is very important for us is that we need to embrace what we can work with, and that is my major point. And so, if the democracy is going to work for us to bring stability, to bring peace, to bring trade, and to bring prosperity to our people and development, then that democracy we want. But if it is something that is bringing for us troubles, our people are poor. You move to, you know, a lot of places and things are not working out for our people. I think that's not the democracy we want. That is not the kind of leadership we want. If leaders are in power and they cannot improve on the quality of their people, then I think that there's a problem with such leaderships. Which, if the army deems it fit in Africa to do a cleansing on the kind of problems that Africa is going through, where politicians are very corrupt, they are not thinking about the local people, then I think that misses the very point. Because the point is, you live today, tomorrow you are gone, but we need to make progress as a continent, as a country, as regions. Yeah, we need to make progress as people. So it is high time, like the African leaders are talking and saying, we need to unite and move forward. Yeah, if we are uniting, we also need to think about the issues and we push them forward. The issues which are the betterment of our people. If we're doing trade, it should not be exploitation. It should rather be ensuring that we are making progress, we're getting money, we're getting the exchanges. I was very glad when I heard Traore of Burkina Faso talking about if you want uranium, come and build a factory in Burkina Faso. If you want gold in a country, in a certain country, come and build a factory that uses that raw material, because we personally also have to. We as a continent, we have to benefit. So I think this must go very clear, and my appreciation for our president Museveni for keeping the country stable. We will continue to pray for our country to continue being stable and on a steady progress. And the steady progress, if there has to be any change of leadership, we pray that the transition has to be peaceful. We do not want war anymore. We do not want any other thing that takes us back, because what we've achieved these years, it doesn't matter whether there was somebody with an alternative that could be faster and delivering. Our major focus and delivering, and then takes us back to the 80s, the 90s. We want to move on a pace and steps and of progress, and we need to continue moving forward. We need to have Trump previously called us shithole countries. We do not want to be shithole anymore. We want to be countries that can sit together with other Western countries on the table, or the continents on the table, and say, concerning this is our position, let's negotiate and let us share. And finally, there is nothing wrong with having all the world okay. You know, the resources are not meant for America, the resources are not meant for Asia, the resources are not meant for Britain, the resources are not meant only for France. We are all human beings and we all need to live well. We all need the quality of life. We all need to grow. We all need to do trade. What is wrong with when we are all okay? They say a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. So let us work together and have the best for the entire world. I congratulate you all.